Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. While we have gone over all of the actual fusion EO-gifts now, there is one funny thing we could do using the fusion EO-gifts, and that's the fact that there is enough units with both Poise and Bleed to have a team of Poise/Bleed units to potentially get both the Bleed and the Poise fusion gifts act at the same time. Now, these two are the strongest ego gifts, probably, of the fusions, so let's just say sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's see how well we can get it to work, shall we? These 5 are the ones that have a little bit of Bleed and Poise on them. You know, they're like the main core of this team. There's only 5 of them, though. We only need 5 for the EO gifts since the bugs were fixed. But we also have Kurokuma Ryoshu just here as, you know, another unit. Why not? Either another Bleed or another Poise unit. But we started with the ego gifts, so we already have everything we need to fuse the Poise fusion gift. I guess I can pull it up for you in case you do not know. So for the sake of the Poise one, we need the Ornamental Horseshoe and the 4-leaf Clover, as can be seen here. And for the Bleed one, we need the Rusted Muzzle and the Smoke and Wires. So that's the basic idea. We're starting with these two. Hopefully we get the other two in time to be able to fuse them. It'll be a little down to luck, but it's definitely possible to get both of them active at the same time. And both of them at the same time sounds like a really stupid thing to go. Because the Poise one makes it so your skill 3 gains a stupid amount of power, and the Bleed one makes any skill that inflicts bleed, just makes it so it does double damage. So if we fuse those together, we could get some really powerful skill 3s on this team. I think this entire team does have Bleed skill 3s, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty sure their skill 3 doesn't need to have Poise on it, so like something like your skill 3 doesn't have Poise on, I mean, I guess it does have Poise on it. But I think just because you're a Poise unit in general, your skill 3 gets buffed, even if the skill 3 itself isn't necessarily Poise. All these people do have Poise-related skill 3s, just because that is natural for Poise IDs. Most IDs skill 3s should really have their respective thing on it, though. Of course, the one issue right now is we're running a Poise team and we do not have a nebulizer, so our Poise is not great to start out with. There's a pretty good chance we'll be able to find it somewhere randomly along the way, though. So I'll just bet on that. I don't know if there's any other status effects that you could double up on the fusion gift for. So thinking about it, you need at least 4 IDs that have both the status effects you need, because you need to have 4 people with, you know, the 2 status effects, and then you can have 1 and 1 for that focus on the single ones, if you get what I mean. So like, for example, if you were trying to do like a Tremor and Rupture team, if you had 4 IDs that had both Tremor and Rupture, which is almost doable, and 1 ID with only Tremor, 1 ID with almost Rupture, that would be 5 Tremor IDs and 5 Rupture IDs. Unfortunately, I think there's only 3 IDs with both Rupture and Tremor. It's Rose Spanner, Gregor, LCCB Ishmael, and LCCB Ryoshu. There is also technically sloshing Ishmael. You can't run 2 Ishmaels on the same team, so it's not exactly possible. Okay, Gamble, we have Honglu. You failed this. Okay, Honglu takes damage. Not that I'm too worried about him. Let's see if we can get what we're looking for here. I also will give Gregor another skill 3 because, like, I mean, you know I gotta. So we're looking for Rusted Muzzle and Smoke and Wires. I mean, you're giving... Okay, I have to. I have to. I'll just wait up for the rest of that. Okay. We'll have another shot before we get our last rest stop on the floor 3, so... Hopefully we get what we need before then. It'll be unfortunate if I try building around this thing and it just ends up being a Poise-only team. But if it is a Poise-only team, that's still fine. Because I actually have not gotten the lucky pouch to trigger in one of these episodes yet. I triggered it once on my own time when I was doing like a run like off camera, but like I haven't shown it in this series yet. I've shown all the other ones. I did a Poise team where I proceeded to start with the wrong EU gifts because I wanted a nebulizer, and it resulted in me not getting the fusion. So if nothing else, this will be the lucky pouch run. I'm still just trying to think through mentally, like, if there is any other gifts you can double, fusion gifts you can double up on. You definitely can't double up on any of the Bleed ones. Definitely not on any of like the Sinking ones, because they just don't have enough IDs yet still. Or did I say? I meant to say Burn and Sinking. I might have said Bleed there. Yeah, burn and sinking, you cannot actually get multiple fusion gifts off at the same time, I think. Just because, like, all 5 of the fusion IDs are almost exclusively burn for all the... I think I'm messing up my speech. I don't know. I think I'm saying the wrong things. I might just be going crazy, though. But yeah, all 5 burn IDs in the game, pretty much only burn, the only exception being how there is also a little bit of bleed on Grip Sinclair as well. Otherwise, it's only burn. And then for sinking, there's just not a lot of sinking IDs in the game. There's some, like, overlap with, like, going through the sinking IDs in the game, like, Hong Lu is nothing else. And Mariachi Sinclair also has Poise. That is the only time sinking and Poise are on the same ID, though. DHE is purely sinking. Spice Bush Yisong might technically be sinking and Tremor. I don't know if Self-Tremor counts towards the Tremor Ego gift, but it might. Only one way to find out, and I kind of don't have a way to find out easily. I don't know, let me know if any of you guys do know whether or not Self-Tremor is from stuff like Spice Bush that doesn't have any other Tremor infliction, if that counts for the Tremor Ego gift. If so, then I guess that's, you know, something to keep in mind. That would also mean that we'd have another Tremor in sinking in the form of Molar Ishmael. And she is only sinking, but she's... Oh, actually, she inflicts some Tremor count, doesn't she? I think she does. Right, so she's probably Tremor and sinking either way. The Self-Tremor thing, whether it counts for the fusion gift, is also something that would be nice to know. Oh, you're hopeless. You can counter that. You're paralyzed, I see. Or any of the other ones, I don't know. I don't think there's enough overload. Oh, probably Rupture and Charge. Oh, that's the really obvious one. Yeah, that's obvious. Maybe I'll try doing that at some point too. Could be funny. Like, most warp IDs do also have a little bit of Rupture on it, even if it's like not like their main focus. Stuff like Warp Dawn and Warp Merso do have Rupture on them. So you could run those two, you could run Warp Yisung. I don't think Warp Ryoshu or... I don't think Ryoshu, Faust, or Hong Lu have Rupture, but we still have stuff like Rose Banner Gregor. Like, that on its own is like pretty much good enough. Yeah, because that's 4. That's all you need. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow, honestly. If we'll see how I feel about this run. Anyways, we're already in a great spot because we have Clear Mirror Calm Water, so we gain stupid offense levels whenever we get a crit. Nice stuff. And it has been fixed, so we could actually upgrade that if we wanted to, although I kind of really should save up my costs. I'll take the pendant. Yeah, it's looking like it might just be a Poise run. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. Bongi. Immediate foregone conclusion on Gregor. Isn't great for his Poise because, you know, isn't very, you know, poisey, but that's fine. Because it's a strong attack. These guys do resist it. They're resisting everything we're going for here, though, so meh. That's how it be. We'll kill them sooner. We have some slash attacks. You know, those will hopefully, like, make up for our heavy reliance on Pierce right now. It's all because so far Season 3 is the Pierce, the Poise, the Envy season, all that sort of good stuff. Mainly Pierce and Poise, though. That's definitely been super predominant throughout the entire thing. With stuff like Pirate Gregor, LCCB, Ryoshu, Pequod units, the Sank units. Only ones that aren't those, that don't fit, like, either Pierce or Poise, is the middle IDs, and that's because those are instead the Envy units that also synergize with Tweed Glyph. A lot of funny stuff, that's for sure. Okay, they're all dead. Our slash attacks definitely said. I mean, after the first turn, we get a couple crits the first turn. We get our offense level from Clear Mirror Calm Water. We're doing a lot more damage. Okay. Paper Chair Man, hello. I'll take your... We've got some lust because we've got, you know, bleed stuff.
죽이 좀
So we'll take
맞았어.
this. Could be some resources. Could be a good EO gift to sell later on as well.
따뜻해.
This next shop,
이번에는
I'm
누굴
probably going to
배워보는
want to
편인
sell some
거야?
stuff just so I can maximize rerolls, see if I can get what I'm looking for.
오케이. 작전 지역 진입.
But we can go for full pride residence here. Oh no, we can't. I thought that was pride for a
양호합니다.
second. Oh well, then I'll only go for partial pride residence. If I can't do the full thing, I might as well only do partial thing. You guys resist Pierce? Yes, okay. That's what I thought. Not great.
하나 가져간다.
Good job, Gregor. Good job, Gregsy.
말을 아끼죠.
최선을 다해보자.
Okay.
아니, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
More clashing to be done.
그렇게 무르진 않네.
제법 지쳤나 보.
I don't know. I don't have much to say today, it feels like. Talk about my dog more. He's doing well. He's laying down next to me. I think he's got like some sort of like flu or something.
구멍을 내주지.
I don't know. I'm taking him to the vet in like a couple hours. Hope he'll be okay. He seems mostly fine. He's just coughing a lot. He's not very hungry.
놀라운 한방이네요.
가까워진다.
I hope he's doing fine.
상황이 좋다고 할 수는 없지만 여러분은 하실 수
내가
있을
시범을
거예요.
Good boy, Gregor. Good boy. That'd be a little confusing, you know, name my dog Gregor, but like,
항해.
it's funny.
가까워진다. 항해 끝. 별것도 아니네.
That fight's been dealt with. We get to move on to the... Is the rest stop now? Yes, it is. Okay. Then we're gonna fight some Inquisitors. That's fine. First and foremost, we fuse these two together, and we get Lucky Pouch. 5 more identities of attacks that inflict that gain potency for poise. Of course, that we have. Right now, with poise critical hits an enemy, all has gained 7 poise potency and 7 poise counter next turn. That's our way of keeping our poise pretty high. And the skill 3 of identities with skills that gain poise potency. Final power plus 3, coin power plus 12 divided by number of coins, damage dealt plus 50 divided by number of coins. Yeah, it's a little silly. Not tempting, it's real tempting. We're gonna wait. We're gonna go to the rest stop next floor anyways, so we'll see then if I can waste all my cost on upgrading that. Because it would be beneficial, but we're not gonna get the bleed gift if we do that.
걱정 마시오.
Or at least we're less likely to.
혈구 하나만 남아 있다면 생명은 어떻게라도 보존될 테니.
We're gonna try killing you this turn. That's our first priority. Take down the big guy. Ignore the guy who's being countered. Hope we get the crit on the... We don't know which ally it is, but so one out of our people at random is chosen each turn. And if we don't know who that is, but if they get the crit, then everyone gains crits. Unfortunately, this means it may be like bad in certain situations. Like it could choose like Ryoshu for a turn, for example. Hey, there's a powered up skill 3, rolling 40 on Sky Clearing Cut. Pretty silly stuff. Okay, that guy's almost staggered. We should be able to stagger him this turn. Especially with like a powered up foregone conclusion. Yeah, that'll work pretty well. Okay, we'll do something like that. Yeah, that should work. We'll be able to stagger the top guy before he gets a chance to clash. Oh yeah, look at these rolls in foregone conclusion. Yeah, this is the power of Lucky Pouch. He rolled a 34. 216 damage. And that's because he didn't have like full he didn't have his full gimmick ready. Like he didn't even have like enough of his doubloons to get like the full damage bonus there. And it still did a bunch of damage on an enemy that isn't particularly weak to it. And Sinclair gets the kill, that's good. Yeah, so more skill 3s in shops, also a very nice thing for us to get. Definitely try and hit these guys with some weaker attacks so that we don't have to bear their wrath too hard. And then we do something like that. I'm fine with taking the counters a little bit. Oh, that guy was getting staggered anyways. We probably should have just gone for the strong attack on Heathcliff then, that's fine. Great gaming. We don't need any sort of nebulizer here. We've got the lucky pouch. That's all we need, it would seem.
와, 아주 박살이 났는 걸.
일개 부위가 떨어져
제법
나갔네요.
지쳤나 보.
Oh, only 4 coins there. I was about to say we're almost guaranteed to get 5 coin, like, relentless stabs pretty frequently, but no. Didn't get it there, only 4 coins, I think. Unless I misinterpreted what was going on. Which I might have. I wouldn't be shocked. 77. Lucky indeed. Okay, yeah, that's our victory, though. Okay, give me the... Just give me the smoking wires, right? No, I almost refused the gift out of just, like, principle. We'll take... Which of these will sell for the most? I don't think a lot of these... I don't think any of these will sell for very much. I think they're all tier 1s. I am fairly certain. I'll take this one then, because Envy, we've got a fair bit of Envy. Or we can take this one and Gloom. I'll go for the Gloom for the sake of the funny pirate joke. With the skill 3 being even more powerful, effectively. Okay, top path. Go straight down, go across there, get to the rest stop. Hope we get the stuff we need here. Not a good start. I'm gonna sell both the things I don't need. We can sell the pendant if we need to. But I'm on a mission right now. There's the muzzle. Okay, that's one. We need a tier 3 now, though, so it's not exactly the most likely to show up here. Red stained Gossipium. Oh, that hurts to see here. Piece of relationship also hurts a little bit. No luck. Alright then. We could still get lucky here. We still could very theoretically get lucky. Because if we get the random event that gives us smoke and wires, which is possible from one of these two, we will be set. There's a tier 3, but it's the wrong tier 3, and it's for a different status effect. Okay, give me it. No luck. We got a tier 4 instead. Can anyone even do this? You might. Okay, I believe in you. Good job. Well, we got Ancient Effigy at least. Although small prices, we're not going to be able to double up in the fusion gifts this run. Yeah, it's very luck-based.
놓치지 말게.
Mostly depends on the tier, making sure you get the tier 3 you need before a certain point. And once again, a lot of the issues I have in Mirror Dungeon 3 do stem from the fact the final rest stop is on the second to last floor instead of the last floor. Just move it to be early floor 4, and I'd be pretty much satisfied. It just makes it so the rest stops often feel like they just come too early for you to really make the most usage out of them. Maybe that might be intentional though. Very well could be. It would make enough sense for it to be intentional. Otherwise, because rest stops are, and fusion gifts are super powerful as they is, so making them even more accessible would be a little silly. Whereas Mirror Dungeon 3 hard makes them a lot more accessible, but at the same time, you kind of need the fusion gifts to be able to do consistently well there. Especially if you're running a poise team or a bleed team, because the benefits they get are insane. I guess burn team as well gets a pretty good benefit, coin power. 306 damage, yeah, fair enough. These guys are weak to Pierce and Gloom, so, doing good damage. Oh, Heathcliff had no chance there after he lost that first part of the clash. Oh, but because that guy hit multiple allies at once, Heathcliff got a bunch of offense-defense level up next turn. How foolish of you. No, I mean, you're gonna be dead before that comes to pass, but... Oh, claim their bonus time, 41, nice. Lucky Pouch Gaming. And yeah, we're still going the rest off. And then we're gonna have to fight a fish. That's scary.
걱정 마시오. 최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면.
Probably didn't have that. I don't think I have the actual starter buff that increases the chances to find rare bleed ego gifts yet. I might. I'm trying to think. I've got half of them. I think I'm missing a few of them still, though. That's what I've been currently working on with my Starlight, making it so I can have the increased chance of rare stuff for all the ego gifts. Oh, no, that only applies to the starter egos, right? Yeah, so that doesn't even matter. I think I've got about as good of chances as I could get for finding smoke and wires here. That's fine. We're probably gonna get it this floor or something, and I'll have no use for it at that point because that's how the game likes to act. That's fine. Ryo's taking some damage. She's at 1 HP. Luckily, these guys are only inflicting rupture and mainly rupture. There's tremor here too, but
거의
like
진압되기
that
전이요?
is scary. But because it's rupture, you're not gonna die from it.
조금만 더 해보죠.
There's like burn or bleed, you'd be dead, especially for burn, of course. But like, luckily, there's barely anything that like burn in this game. It's all abnos. So we're pretty set. Finish that guy off. There we go.
상황이 좋다고 할 수는 없지만
Oh, we can double up on our funny gun from Pirate Gregor with his 40 poise potency.
칼날이 잘 드네요.
There we go.
아마 그
Nice.
공격이 약점이었겠죠?
And rest stop time, we don't have a lot of cost, so can do this though. And we could upgrade one of these. Okay. I'll take this then. Fusion, there's nothing we can get that's particularly noteworthy here. Yeah. Unless we got like really lucky or something. This is only tier 2, yeah. That's a tier 2 and it's guaranteed to be sing because these are both gloom. No dice. We'd need to be able to fuse a tier 3 bleed ego gift, so we'd need, you know, lust stuff for that. Maybe I should have tried going for that instead. Maybe I should have been buying lust things to like hope to fuse it. Although then it would be a 50-50 whether or not I get the rusted knife or smoking wires. You're a little low. Yeah, this is your poise. Use that, yeah. Don't lose the clash because you'll just die instantly if you do, so try not to do that, alright? Shooting. Cool ambush. Cool. Hail needs to be redirected, that's gonna be your job. You might die, who knows? Who knows? And to start with this funny blind obsession, we've got poise now, yippee. Yippee-ki-yay.
속에서 움직일 수 있는 오직 나다. 깨어져라.
And crits are even more beneficial now because we gain 12 offense level up whenever we crit. Which is, to put it simply, more than 10. You get staggered here. You resist slash though, surely. Yeah, okay. You don't quite get staggered, you're close. Oh. Come on. You're good. Talking to my dog. He's standing by his water bowl. Oh, there's the stagger on Sinclair. That's right. He's taking a one-sided. Forgot about that part. Okay, you want to do that again for more poise, potentially? Shenaniganing. You clutch the tail, though, yeah. Okay, that'll work. Nag harpoon. Relentless stabbing. You guys can't redirect anything. Sinclair's probably dead, then. Can we redirect everything going for Sinclair if we try a little harder? I think so, yeah. Okay, like that, okay. Then Gregor can actually clash this. Heathcliff's fine taking a tail whip. If he gets staggered, so be it. He's Queecliff, he likes taking damage to an extent.
이 파도 속에서 움직일 수 있는 오직 나다.
Come here, boy. Come here.
깨어져라.
Say hi. He doesn't bark, so you know he can't actually say hi. But you know he's vaguely staring at the monitor now, so you know he's saying hi in his own way. Good boy, Gregor. Good boy. Oh, Dagger Plus, nice. That's the good stuff. Oh, Lenticular Swirl. This does not gain a buff because you are not a poise unit. Unfortunate. We're gonna need to clash the best we can here, it would seem. Actually, we're going for Heathcliff. We could just let Heathcliff take some damage here. Yeah, I like that idea. We've got mostly weak attacks this turn, so we'll just try and see if we can break the body. Don't know if we can, though. Like I said, kind of weak attacks. You get staggered here, that's fine. It means you're going to be lower HP, so you're going to start dealing more damage. If we had the bleed you gift, you'd be dealing even more damage, but you know, Unfortunately, we did not get that lucky.
부위 하나가 끊어졌네요. 이제 좀 수월해지겠어요.
Oh. Now Gregor is hopped up and is kind of like standing like partially on my chair. He's got his front legs on my armrest and is just kind of staring at me. So adorable. How did Gregor get staggered? Not you, the one in the game. I had to make sure he knew what I was saying. You guys are still going for Heathcliff a little bit. He should be fine, I think.
시범을 보이지.
I think is the keyword here, of course. Relentless stabbing. Oh, guaranteed to be all 5. That's good. Awesome sauce. You took a hit. You're still fine, of course.
머릿속에서 또 경보가 울리는
Clash
것
tail. You can't clash anything, so you can just hit that. You clash that. You can't clash anything, and you can clash that, and you can pray a little bit. Yeah, okay. Seems good. Prayer is always nice. Oh, Severnaught's gonna do a lot of damage. It is a skill 3 after all, so it's gonna take down the tail. Yeah, okay, so that's good for Sinclair. It means he's not gonna take damage from that. He still loses this clash, though, so he's taking some damage still, but not enough to die.
별것도 아니네.
오, 아 이런. 아무튼 놀라운 한방이네요.
We won. Nice. Okay. Look at the dog. There's a rusted cutting knife. I mean, that's funny. We don't want it, though, because, we'll take Charge Barrier. Why not? We don't have much for Tremor. Sanity attack's fine. I just don't want them to Clash attack boost, because that's a little rude. We didn't need Ryoshu anyways. I mean, she wasn't, like, part of the bit necessarily. We can add you instead, maybe. Your sanity needs to be built up. That's not great. Everyone is kind of low on HP, so that's also not great. But, like, we can Pursuance.
우리들에게 이깟 파도
And that'll be a little bit of a good way to try and
망설임.
normalize some of our low HP centers' HP numbers. And we do a barrier this turn because of Charge Barrier. So we are being shielded.
기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
75, not bad. 25 each. The healing's the important thing from that. Of course. 41 claim their bones. It's neutral, but it's still gonna do a lot. You didn't crit though, since we don't have any crit to start out with. 40 on Overbreathe, as you do. Yeah, I mean, Gregor straight up just killing makes a lot of sense, though. The Gregor mode, okay. Oof. Right on tail is rude. Okay, I mean, this still looks pretty fine. Yeah, I think you can run with this. Heathcliff's at like half HP, so he's doing 50% more damage. Gaming. Okay, we did get the necessary crit, so everyone's got, you know, their 7 poise, 7 potency, 7 count, 7, 7, 7. Very lucky, like the lucky pouch, isn't it? Almost like that's the joke. How silly. Okay, yeah, we won. You do not stand a chance, because what are you going to do? Win a clash against Heathcliff? You're going to do more damage to him? Is that really what you want to do here? The answer is no. The answer is no. You will die. It won't be, you know, great for your health. So maybe... So I don't think these guys really want to die. Sorry, looking at dog again. It happens a lot.
이번에는 누굴 베어버리면 되는 거야?
Taking a photo of him.
최선을 다해보지. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람
Good
누구야?
boy. He like smiles when I like talk to him. Very adorable.
좋다, 좋아. 계속 집중하지. 하나 가져간다.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
Anyways, it is
보다 유리하지 않겠어.
Time to kill you guys.
구멍을 내주지.
Pierce, once again, Pierce resistance is no big worry for us. Because we will just kill you guys anyways. We'll just ignore your weaknesses, your resistance. I mean, it's not like there's anything we can do about it at this point. Like, yeah, they're resisting our attack. What are we gonna do? Change our team? Nah, we just gotta unga bunga our way through it. The classic DM style. What is fate?
이외에 특별히 첨언할 이유도 없고.
별것도 아니네.
적확한 한압이었어.
I'm keeping an eye on Gregor right now because he's got his cone off right now because he's supposed to be wearing a cone. I have it off right now though because you know it seems like it's probably bothering him. So I'm just trying to make sure he's not gonna hurt himself, itch himself, that kind of thing. Like I gotta split my focus a little bit. Not that it's that hard. He hasn't attempted to do it yet either. It's just a possibility, so I gotta keep my eye on him, of course. Isn't that right, Gregor?
망설임이 없도록.
He's just staring at me like half asleep now. I know I'm talking about him a lot right now, but like that's I mean that's just because he's a big focus for me right now. As he just lays there, being very cute.
여기다가 말하면 녹음되는 건가요? 악인들을 해치우세나! 힘내세요.
Okay, but back to the run itself. I need to start paying attention to what's actually going on. I kind of was on autopilot. Crab time. Our crabs actually are weak to our pierce attacks. Like they're not having a good time so far. It's a crab eat crab world. They're eating each other now. That's how it goes. I kind of unfortunately have the clash against them. Even if I went full defensive, we'd still redirect their attack, so they would stop targeting each other. Otherwise, I would just kind of let themselves eat each other for the joke, for the bit. Normal foregone conclusion rolls, of course. God, the offense level up from the Premier Calm Water is so stupid. Wasn't it like 3 offense level up or something before Mirror Dungeon 3? It was something like that, if I'm not mistaken. A very minor number compared to, buffing it this much. They really wanted to make sure poise were eating good. Bless you.
직접 손봐주지.
Well, this is the last normal fight of this run.
부상 없이 나오는 게 최고야. 알지?
당신들은 상관없을지도요?
You can do that. It's a risky encounter that's just some bug people, which does mean it's more people that resist. Oh no, these guys are neutral to pierce. Okay, that's good then. Oh yeah, these are the ones that are... Yeah, they're the ones that are weak to slash, weak to blunt, but no actual resistance. Oh no, the ones that are weak to blunt resist pierce, but the ones that are weak to slash don't. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright then. We're hitting them all mostly with pierce attacks anyways. I mean, we've got some slash attackers too, so... Not like it's only, one-sided type of thing.
맞추기 쉽고.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
And everyone's in a great spot now. Everyone's got a lot of poise. Everyone's got their offense level, except you don't have your offense level since you failed last turn, I suppose. But that's okay. Everyone is in prime position to just finish these guys off. You gotta kill with their foregone conclusion, so you've got coin power up now, so you're rolling, even higher than before. Even your skill 2 is rolling super high, because, like, the offense power up just applies to everything. Sure, it's only the skill 3s that get buffed into their lucky power, so we've got buffs from the other tier 4 we have. Oh, I don't mean to hit the button. Select EO gift. Final shop time. Give someone a skill 3. It is a Pierce and Gloom. anything. Oh, we'll give you another skill too. Oh no, we want skill 3s. I forgot about that immediately, huh? That does nothing for... Okay, I need to really actually purchase things that actually could do something. This is good. And I'll just take this, because why not? I'd rather just buy something. Okay, so Pierce Gloom. So it's either KQE, Centipede, or Fox. Centipede it is. Alright, we can definitely kill this guy pretty hard, I think.
상당히 즐거워 보이는데요. 뭔가
Lunchhour's
기운을 내야
tempting.
하는 걸 먹었을지도 몰라요.
First and foremost, we need the poise. Save the skill 3. Yeah, save it. It'll be worth to save it, I believe. This turn is the setup turn. Next turn is the turn where we're going to brutally murder this centipede, hopefully. At least stagger the body next turn, I'd imagine. The body is the one that's weak to Pierce, after all. Although the other parts... I think both parts are resistant slash, right? The other part's weak to blunt, I think. The head. You got some bleed. Not any bleed count, though. Our bleed count guy is going to be you. And, you don't have your skill 3, so you don't have any bleed count active right now. Okay, everyone should be in a decent spot to gain. Will it be... next turn start? And this is right now with poise, so it only will target people who have the poise, like, focused. Fine, we're gonna go all in on the body, I think. We should pretty easily be able to stagger you, I'd say. We'll claim their bones the other part too, you know, just to make sure we're clashing against it at least a little bit. Okay, you don't have enough poise there, that's unfortunate. You're bleeding a little bit. Yeah, there's our 692 damage skill 3 from Gregor. That's what you like to see. The body's almost broken. This guy's got, like, no self-charge. We're kind of robbing him of a chance to even build it up in the first place. And now we've got our poise at a decent number. Your attacks are gonna go off, though. Your 3, you're gonna use these. We'll clash against them, sure. Why not? Just to make sure you lose at least some of it. You'll be at 5, it'll double, you'll be at 10, yeah. That's fine, we can deal with 10 pretty easily, I'd say. Relentless stabbing, do you have the poise? Not quite enough to make it guaranteed, unfortunate. Okay, one more of these. One with, you know, no unjust enrichment, still brought this guy to 1 HP. I mean, we had some, but only the ones we gained from using that skill in particular. But not a lot. And now we clash win and we win. Dominating. Dominating. This isn't gonna do much. That's fine though. Yeah. This is good enough. This is good enough. Right? Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, whoops. You need to at least try something. Because we'll clash with these two. You'll lose 4/5 from this one. I didn't check to see whether this is a 4 or 5. I think you lose 4 from this one. You'll lose 5 from the one with the Isang, so you'll be at 1. So even if you win the clash against Rodion, you don't even get a chance to clash against Rodion. You die before you even... You'll approach Rodion and then you blow up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. That was him approaching Rodion. There we go. You know, we didn't get the bleed thing going, but that guy, we were sure we're stacking a lot of bleed anyways. So it's not like it was like a pure poise run. I mean, the poise was definitely the focus, but that should show you the power of luck, the lucky pouch, especially on a unit like Gregor. And think about it like this: if we had the bloody mist, the bleed fusion gift, then Gregor's skill 3 would have dealt double damage, and then you could have a pretty good sense as to why I really wanted this synergy working. Didn't get it this time though. Who knows? Maybe another time. Probably would be a good idea to do for like near Dungeon 3 hard. You're given more times to get the rest off. You're given more time to just get EU gifts in general in that one. So that might be a better time to go for something like as large scale as this plan was. But enough of that. Wrong button. I gotta wait for the scroll, or I can just press this one. Okay, almost at 3,000. That's nice. Ooh, and there's a banner that's got a special effect apparently. How fancy. Yeah, that'll happen soon. Anyways, it's gamble time. Oh, after I quickly make this module, we do a little gambling. See how this goes. Love gambling. Okay, Yi-song. Anything here? Another 1-star? And it's Ryoshu for target extraction Ryoshu. Yeah, checks out. Yeah. One more 1-star. And finally, Christmas banner. What are you gonna give me? Another 1-star? Is it a 12-star kind of day? 12-star kind of day? Alright, fine by me. We've had... Our luck has been above average recently, so... that works for me. Anyways, sushi gifts are funny. I might try doing, like, the rupture charge thing tomorrow if I don't have any other ideas. See if we can get that to work where, you know, this plan failed. That'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.